Hey, it's Narelle from Threadistry, and today I'm sharing some tips for how to keep track of your fabric stash. So, there are two types of sewists, or fabric shoppers. Those who buy fabric for just one project, and then go home and sew up that project. And then there's those who buy all the pretty fabrics, well, as much as they can afford, and hope that one day they'll find the time and perfect project to sew it all up. This is me! If you're a fabric hoarder, collector, then these tips are for you. If you've watched my other videos, you may have wondered what's behind these doors behind me. It's my fabric stash. I like to store my fabric here, firstly, because it's the storage that came with the house. If you can use what you already have, you have more money to buy fabric. Secondly, it has doors, so it keeps the dirt, dust and sunlight away from my fabric. While fabric looks pretty on open shelves, I've had sunlight bleach fabric in the past, so I prefer to keep it hidden away. And as an added benefit, my husband may not realise how much fabric I have. Am I kidding? He knows exactly how much fabric I have. So for my knit and apparel fabric, I like to store it rolled up. It's easier to see what I have, and it doesn't slip and slide around like stacks of fabric, when you pull something out from the bottom and it all goes everywhere. Ugh. The more I sew, the more I like to experiment and try different things. And the past year or two, I've been buying lots of different fabric types, particularly for the knit fabrics, the ITYs, the DTYs, the double brush polys, the modals, oh god, there's just so many these days. But then it's really hard to keep track of which fabric type is which, and then where did I buy it from when I want to buy more. So I created these fabric stash labels. There's a link in the comments to where you can get your free copy so that you can print out your own. I keep track of the fabric name, composition, width and length of the fabric piece that I've bought, the stretch, both horizontal and vertical, the weight, so the grams per square metre, where I purchased it from and the date that I purchased it, how much I paid, and whether I've pre-washed the fabric. And as my fabric's rolled up, I just wrap the piece of paper around and sticky tape in place. I got this idea from actually when I've bought fabric from thrift stores, and that's how they've had it all ready to sell. So if the fabric is too big, I just wrap the paper around as much as I can and then use masking tape or washi tape to hold it in position. You could also use a second strip of paper and tape the two together. It's now easy for me to pull out a little bit of fabric, check the composition and see if it's perfect for the project that I want to make. I've also created a smaller version of the labels if you prefer just pinning them in place. So head to threadistry.com/blog/fabric-labels to download your free printable labels. Links also in the comments. And subscribe to the Threadistry YouTube channel for more sewing tips, tricks and tutorials. Happy sewing!